Hello guys and welcome to a special video for #Pride. Today we are going to be talking about Disney, which is never a good thing to talk about when it comes to #Pride. Specifically, we're going to be going on Disney Plus because a week ago on June 1st, they decided to add a Pride collection. And I knew clicking on it that it was going to be very disappointing, but I didn't really. I kind of underestimated how truly disappointing it would be. Like this is next level disappointment. So we're gonna be looking through it today and going over exactly what's wrong here. What is going on here? Why is this a problem? So you see we have Disney Plus open, and here is the Pride collection. Now, brace yourself for disappointment. So we have, okay, so first section is movies and shorts. There's only 9. This should already be telling you where this is going. There's only 9 in this entire section. So let's go over exactly what they are. So we've got The Little Princess, which, okay, this is already a problem. This is already a problem. Gender nonconforming people are not necessarily queer. And we need to stop pretending that they are. This is a short, I did watch it. It's a short about a child who is gender nonconforming. That is not necessarily LGBT plus. And therefore that has no place in the Pride collection, if you ask me. Next we have Marvel Eternals. I have no idea what this is about. I've never watched like any Marvel stuff, but let me just tell you, whatever alleged Pride stuff is in here, it is not a lot for sure. We also have Growing Fangs. Now this one is fine. This one should be in here because I did watch this. They actually played it on Disney Channel back when they celebrate Halloween, and it is actually about this like high school girl, and like a big part of her conflict is her crush on another girl, so that counts. I'm fine with that one. Better Nate Than Ever. I didn't watch this. I wanted to, but I didn't. And I haven't read the book that it's based on either. I have my doubts about this one, especially because it's about like 13-year-olds. I have my doubts that there's any actual LGBT stuff in this. Howard is a documentary, and it doesn't sound like it would have a lot of queer content in it, but maybe it's about someone who is queer, but is that really enough for it to count in the Pride section? I'm not sure. West Side Story. Why is West Side Story in here? Someone tell me, why is West Side Story in here? West Side Story, I don't know much about it, but I do know it's literally an MLW love story. Why the heck is it in the Pride section? This counts. Out counts. It is an LGBT story. Like, that is 100% what the entire story is about. So that is fine with me. That belongs in here. Mac wrestles 30 for 30 ESPN. Oh, a trans wrestler. Okay, so that works. That works in here. And Gender Revolution: A Journey with Katie Couric. That also belongs in here, I would say. So of the 9 movies and shorts that are in the Pride section, I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 belong in here. Okay, we'll talk a little more at the end. Let's continue reviewing. So the series, there's a bit more. Glee, I haven't watched this, but I know there are queer characters in it, so it counts enough, I guess. Big Shot, now this I can see. I haven't watched this, but it's about college students, so I figure it makes sense if there were queer people in it. Still, that doesn't necessarily make it like a queer story. High School Musical, the series. There are literally... No. Listen, I know there's like half of the cast and crew are queer, but almost none of the characters are. Literally 2 characters are, and they are like so not even important. Diary of a Future President, I've never watched it, and I know for sure the main characters aren't queer, so I don't know who in it could be, but you're seeing a pattern, right? Doogie Kamealoha, same sort of thing. Same sort of thing as Diary of a Future President. Amphibia. No. Amphibia has, okay, so like Sasha, maybe, because Sasha's like bisexual, but that was literally only confirmed in the last like scene of the entire show. You're not allowed to put it in the pride section just because of that, especially since Sasha doesn't even appear a lot. And like, yeah, I know there are other characters who are LGBT, like Mr. X, but it doesn't count, you guys. You realize, like, here's the thing. It's like, and Gravity Falls. Okay, like the thing about this is like, if I'm going to go into the Pride section and watch something, I shouldn't be left wondering why it is in the Pride section. And with half of this stuff, that's exactly what's going to happen. Gravity Falls, I'm actually pissed that the Gravity Falls is in the Pride section because Alex Hirsch rants to this day about the fact that he was not allowed to put queer people in Gravity Falls. So what the heck is Gravity Falls talking about? I mean, I guess I know like Wendy was confirmed to be bisexual, but again, I'm going to like watch this in the Pride section. I'm going to wonder, why is it in the Pride section? Grownish, I don't know. It's at college, so it probably has queer stuff in it. Jessica Jones, I haven't watched this, but I did see people wondering, like, why is it in the Pride section? So I see that I have other witnesses on that one. Runaways, I have no idea what this is about. I think it's from Hulu. Maybe one of these characters is queer, I don't know. Star vs. the Forces of Evil, again, like, I know Darren Nefsey confirmed all the characters are bisexual, but if but that's not, like, shown. I'm gonna click on it and wonder, why is it in the Pride section? The Owl House belongs here. Like, obviously, they've done so much on this one, and they've, like, done so much fighting for it. That belongs here. The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, has, like, a few queer characters, but like nothing major, and there's like one episode about it. And then Turning the Tables with Robin Roberts, I think like the only reason this is here is because of this one episode with Raven-Symoné. But we're still not done because we have the Pride episodes. So this does appear to be something Pride because it has like Pride flags in it. That counts. This counts because that's like the whole conflict. Impact with Gal Gadot, I don't know who that is in there. I can't comment on that one. Diary of a Future President, Season 2, Episode 4, I haven't seen that. I can't really comment on it. Inside Pixar, I did watch this. This is about the creation of Out, so that counts. This sort of counts, I guess, because it's about Raven-Symoné. This, I mean, has to count. I mean, this is the Lumity dance. This, I'm not sure. Is that RuPaul? If it is, I guess it counts. Star vs. the Forces of Evil. See, what was in there? I'm just left wondering, what was in this episode? I haven't watched it, but it's just like, what was in it that would make it count in this? Maybe she interviewed someone else queer in this, I'm not sure. This, of course, counts because it's the Lumity canon episode. This counts, it's the introduction of the non-binary character. These two, though, I'm not really sure why these 2 Owl House episodes are in it. These 2 don't really have any, like, queer content. Glee, okay, yeah. Blackish, I don't know about Blackish. Grownish, I don't know about Grownish. Big Shot, I don't really know about that. Glee, okay. This one, like, sure, yeah, Mr. X is a queer character, but that's not, like, explicit in this episode. Good Luck Charlie, okay, this specific one, this does count, actually. Blackish, I don't know. Runaways, I don't know. High School Musical, the series. I mean, I guess there is like the dance. Glee, okay, and Glee, okay. Do you guys see, though? Do you guys see what's going on here, and you see the problem? Almost none of these are actual queer stories. Like, this one is a queer story, this one is like, that's a documentary, so I don't really know if it counts. The Owl House, I guess, could be counted as a queer story, considering it has a lot of, like, queer characters, including the main character. Glee, I guess, also would fall into that. And then the episodes, like, this is like almost insulting, I feel like. That they think they can make a Pride collection out of literally, like, the background characters. Like, they literally put the stuff that has queer, like, background characters in here and called it a Pride collection. This is like, at this point, just don't do a Pride collection. Don't, like, just embrace, at this point, embrace the fact that you won't include queer people instead of, like, pretending that you do by creating this wannabe Pride collection that has stuff like this, where, like, literally, like, everyone in here is not LGBT, and, like, this, where, like, they literally, the creator had everything censored out. Like, the episodes thing, sure, like, this is fine, but this is just sad and insulting. I don't want to see, like, so much of this stuff just doesn't even belong here. Like, this is called desperation in its finest form. And, like, this is just, and the thing is, this is, like, totally only a US thing, because everywhere else, guess what? Disney Plus has star content. But and on the star content, it's, like, for more mature audiences, so they have no problem with putting queer people in it. And over here, all that stuff is relegated to Hulu. So, like, this is just one more case for why we need to get the star content on Disney Plus in the US as well. Like, yeah, and I know Love, Victor is getting added in a week, and that is actually a queer story, so that's step one. But this is not what a Pride collection should look like. It should not be just, like, these pathetic excuses for queer stuff. I'm very displeased with this, and I hope I've done a good job of explaining why, because I kind of feel like I haven't. But, like, it should be obvious that this is not what a Pride collection looks like. You want to see like a Pride collection, Netflix and Hulu, I'm sure, have that on lock. It's just this just makes me upset. And if we, like, scroll down, oh yeah, Jungle Cruise. Why is Jungle Cruise not in that Pride collection, huh? There was literally a queer main character who literally said it. That's more than Gravity Falls, Star vs. the Forces of Evil did at all. Why would you not put Jungle Cruise in that, if this is, like, the standards we're going by? And then Love, Victor, see, that, like, this counts. Why can't we just put the star content on US Disney Plus? It makes me very unhappy. It makes me very unhappy. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. This is just disappointing, and I am sure everyone else is also disappointed. So it probably wasn't even necessary to make this video, but, you know, we're putting it on the record. This is just very disappointing. One day maybe we can get the star content on US Disney Plus, and then there will be properly queer stories. But, you know, it still won't be, like, under the Disney label, which is upsetting. Anyway, yeah. See you guys next time.